Hey, Truth Seekers, Zach here. When I was a little boy, my mother cleaned homes, and one of her wealthier clients was a season ticket holder to Portland Trailblazers. I grew up in Portland, and the first time I got to go to a Blazer game was when this family gave my mother tickets to take herself and me to a game. And after that game, I asked her if we could try to get an autograph. I had cards for players on the team, and I was hoping I could get them signed, and a Blazers hat that I was hoping I could get signed too. And we waited outside after the game where the players come out after they shower and go home. And I still remember to this day, Terry Porter was the first one to come out, and he just walked right past me, no interest in doing an autograph. But then out came Jerome Kersey, and Jerome Kersey, with a big smile, signed my card and my hat. And I was just so grateful. And that day, I also got the autographs of Cliff Robinson and Kevin Duckworth. And sadly, two of those people are now dead. And just doing this research, it makes me all the more sad. So, what's interesting about Jerome Kersey is that his name in Pythagorean gematria, if you apply the S and the K exception, his name sums to 77. That's the same as the year that the Blazers won the championship. They've only won it one time. They defeated the Philadelphia 76ers that year in the 76-77 season. Isn't that funny? With regards to Terry Porter, he didn't finish his career with the Blazers. He went to the Spurs, a team that I've done a video on. They have very much 21 focus. And right now, in this moment in history, there's much 21 focus. Bobby and Whitney's daughter was found unconscious, not breathing, in a bathtub the day before the Super Bowl at the age of 21 in the state of Georgia, the state with gematria 44, Roswell, Georgia to be exact. When the Super Bowl was decided, it was decided on Russell Wilson's 21st pass of the game. It was intercepted by number 21 on February 1st, a date 2/1, a lot like 21. For that play, it was the first time Malcolm Butler, who made the interception, it was the first time all season he was on the goal line. And it was the first time all season the Seahawks passed on the 1 yard line. Think about that. 2 firsts to decide the Super Bowl. Shows you what's going on, Truth Seeker. It's all a script. And the Spurs are one of the most winning teams in the NBA. They're obsessed with 21. They have a giant U on their court. Use the 21st letter. Spurs with Pythagorean gematria sums to 21. Duncan, their star player, 21. He wears the number 21. There's more, but that's enough. So these connections, this was the number in the Super Bowl. Also, heading into the Super Bowl, the number 82 was coded a lot. With regards to 82, the NBA, the basketball league that we're talking about, has an 82 game long season. During the Super Bowl halftime, Katy Perry performed. She came out on a lion that was made in Oregon, in Puyallup, Oregon to be exact. This lion that made the giant roar noise. Here's the headline from Scappoose, Oregon. Excuse me. This lion, it roared. The gematria of roar is 52, like the age Jerome Kersey died at. He's been retired for 14 years. His birthday, True Seeker, is June 26, 1962, a very interesting date in numbers. And perhaps he might have been chosen for a sacrifice because of his birthday. So, R.I.P. Jerome Kersey. It just makes me sad. I think Jerome Kersey was a genuinely nice person. I can still see his face signing my stuff as a little kid. I mean, he was smiling. He seemed happy. He seemed like someone grateful to be in the position he was in. You know, that's how you can see the difference between people. Terry Porter, he walked right past me. Jerome Kersey, He came over and signed. Kevin Duckworth, Truth Seeker. He was in the 1986 draft. Jerome Kersey was part of the 1984 draft. 84. The Super Bowl was in Arizona. Has a gematria of 84. United States of America equals 84 with Pythagorean gematria. Anyhow, in 86, Kevin Duckworth, his teammate, was drafted. He was drafted 33rd overall by the San Antonio Spurs. So both Kevin Duckworth and Jerome Kersey both played for the Blazers and the Spurs, having these interesting connections. Jerome Kersey won a championship with the Spurs. Kevin Duckworth would die unexpectedly at the age of 44. This article remembers him as a gentle giant. I also got to meet Kevin Duckworth multiple times because I umpired adult softball. He played adult softball in the Portland area. He really was a gentle giant, a very friendly person. Gentle giant has this gematria of 114, also having much to do with death and assassination. Again, he died at the age of 44. So something very suspicious is up, and before Jerome Kersey died, I was picking up on something weird going on with the Blazers this year, and maybe them going to be in the NBA Finals versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm thinking if that's true, Jerome Kersey's death might have something to do with it. It might be some sort of sacrifice for the coming event. Why do I say this? On November 4th, Election Day, 114, the Cavs played at Portland. It seemed like a weird game for Cleveland to be playing on the road in Portland so early in the season. This is curious because the name LeBron James, with simple English gematria, sums to 114. It should be noted that Cleveland Cavaliers, with Pythagorean gematria, sums to 114. And again, this game was on November 4th, Election Day. Also, both of these teams came into the league 44 years ago, the year the NBA became of 17 teams. And again, NBA equals 17. Portland also recently changed their stadium name to Moda Center. This is their second season as the Moda Center. It's a 33-word. Again, Oregon is the 33rd state. Ohio is the 17th state, 17 versus 33. Jerome Kersey was in the NBA for 17 years, 84 to 2001. Numbers of significance, especially in the NBA. Also, I want to point out that Trailblazers equals 53, a number of much importance right now. 53. The Blazers also had this weird event early in November where a woman died in the stand, supposedly. Her last name was Zikafus, a very strange name with the 114 gematria. It just makes me go, what's it all about? What is this weirdness? So from Lions made in Oregon to major sporting events, baseball, football, basketball, all seeming to be connected by numerology, I think clues might be abound that there truly is a Blazers Cavs NBA Finals coming. The Cavs have never won a championship. The Blazers have won one. They both joined the league 44 seasons ago, 44 years ago, 1970. R.I.P. Jerome Kersey, R.I.P. Kevin Duckworth, R.I.P. all the athletes that have been murdered by these Zionist thugs that run the sports leagues and prop themselves up as false heroes like Adam Silver in the wake of the fake Don Sterling scandal, where he had to step down after 33 years. The longest tenured owner in the league. Clippers equals 44, by the way, Truth Seeker. All right. Until next time.